You are listening to All in the Mind on BBC Radio 4, and today we're with an audience at the Hay Festival, and we're looking at what reading fiction does for the mind. Reading novels can, of course, be very therapeutic, taking you out of your own world and into an imagined one. Now, Paula, you're a psychotherapist, and you've set up an organisation called Relit, which promotes the practice of using reading as therapy, also known as bibliotherapy. But when we look back in history, reading novels hasn't always been viewed positively, has it? Sometimes it's been seen as a thing that could be bad for you, particularly if you're a woman.
Well, exactly. In the 18th century, which is when we have the rise of the novel, so it's a new genre, the novel, so it's frowned upon, and it's particularly frowned upon because certain writers believe that it incites women to hysteria. So people like Jane Austen's fighting against this. So in Northanger Abbey, she's parodying that very view. So women are told they mustn't read novels. They get too excited. Bibliotherapy itself, it's about 100 years old, but it goes back to the ancient world when libraries were called medicine for the soul. Plato says, and in terms of bibliotherapy, Plato says poetry's bad for you. Don't read it. It's really bad for you. And Aristotle comes along and he says, well, hang on a minute, Plato. It's not bad for us. He says, actually, what it does, it enables us to do is it enables us to process all of these emotions like shame and disgust and fear, and that's known as catharsis. So I take the Aristotelian view, which is that catharsis is very good for us. So that was a very positive reading, but during the 18th century, we really get this dip in, novels are really, they'll make you brain dead, they'll make you hysterical. And this starts to change a little bit, and then leading up to the First World War, bibliotherapy becomes huge. So shell-shocked soldiers are given books to read. So it goes through troughs and pits, but certainly in the 18th century, reading novels is frowned upon. And Jane Austen really takes issue with this. She shouts at everybody in chapter 5 of Northanger Abbey, and she says, now come on, people, stop having a go at women reading novels. We all know they're great. We all know they make us happy, so let's just go for it.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because think how people would love it now if they looked up and every time they looked down, their children were reading their novels instead of on their phones. It would be encouraging.